Hey, how's it going, guys? Hawk here, founder and head coach of Social Now, doing our sixth or seventh webcast. I believe it's the sixth. Um, Today I'm going to talk about group theory. Sort of was sitting down yesterday in sociology, and I discovered some things. We were in a group, and it was a mixed group of 3 males and 2 females. Uh, Me being the extroverted person I am, just sort of went in and instantly started talking and working on all my stuff. Okay, uh, one of the points that I really want to hit here is those who speak first often speak most and last. Okay, what this means, you go into a group, right, and you start talking. You're the first one to talk. You're going to talk more, and therefore you're going to show more social skills, which is good. You want to do that. Now, you don't want to talk about stupid shit, which I don't think any of you would have a problem with. All right. Whilst integrating into a mixed group, male and female, males can speak first to show dominance or speak second to show passiveness. Um, and of course, this is my own theory. Uh, if you speak first and you speak most, you will show social dominance. You will show, uh, I don't like to use the word value. I like to use the word power. You will show social power, social proof, depending on what you are talking about. This is probably a very powerful tool that I like to use myself. I'll go in and I'll just, I start talking about whatever. Like yesterday, to go back to my prior example, I sat down in the group and we were supposed to read some book and talk about the relation of this book to society. Well, I got the book and I acted like I was going to start reading it. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to read it. You're going to read it. Handed it off to one of the girls. She wasn't hot. And she didn't even question me. She took it and started reading it. And, because I showed the dominance, the social dominance, I could get the group to take the thread wherever I wanted to. I could manipulate other people's opinions on what was going on in the book, and ultimately I owned the group. I was the group leader at that point, and I got the extra credit. Let's see here. If number of females is greater than males, females will speak more, often to each other, therefore causing problem for the males who are attempting to break ground. Um, this mostly goes with if you are in a mixed set and there are five girls, 4 guys. The girls are going to speak amongst themselves and almost completely ignore what you are going to talk about unless you can talk first. Um, you go and you introduce your friends. You introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Dave, or Hawk, or whatever you want to call yourself. This is Jared. This is Jason. This is Matt. We just had to come over and meet you guys. And then instantly, right after that, you get your introductions. Introduce me to your group. Talk to the whichever, not the hottest girl you want to talk to. Always approach the friend first, and get the friend to introduce you to the group. Okay, and you go from there, and you should instantly launch into talking about something. I mean, don't even give them a second to judge. Just go with it. Uh, what this does is this keeps the ball in your court. As long as you can control the group and you control the crowd or the set. The one's PUA term, set. As long as you control that set, you're good to go and you're fly. You can talk about whatever you want. I mean, I don't really care what you talk about. Talk about something. Just have positive inflection in your voice. Have an upper tonality. Have good body language. Ross Jeffries, founder of Speed Seduction, talks about having a wall on his body that is 6 inches away from his body whenever he's doing his body language. He also talks about blow me. Yeah, fuck that. Anyway, you kind of have that wall. Don't go all out and, be woo, doing all kinds of crazy shit like that. No, keep your hands close into your body and use your body language that way. Pull it out, whenever you're talking about things. Sometimes, you might be talking about like, well, let's all go back to my place, bring it in, focus on me, or she starts talking and they're getting into their own little thread there, the little back to me. Don't do it that way. That's indirect. Just sort of like speak up and move your hands towards you. You'll notice that eyes will just right on you. That's how you know you're being effective in your delivery. Okay, so that kind of covers the body language. That covers the group dynamic of it. If you're approaching a set of 2 or more girls or guys. Of course, one theory out there is anytime you approach a mixed set with females and males, you always approach the males first as to obtain approval from them to speak to the girls. I don't think you need that at all. Uh, Prime example would be a couple nights ago at the club. I don't want to say a couple nights ago. It was about a week ago. I was out at Club Heaven in Greensboro. Great place to go. And there was an 8, an ugly girl, a war pig sitting there, an 8 and a 6 or 7 sitting there, and there's some dude sitting in between them and some dude standing in front of them. And you know me, I go instantly up to the war pig and I'm like, hey, I'm Dave, nice to meet you. Just had to come over here and sit down and talk to you guys for a minute. How's it going? What's up with this guy up here? Is he really strong or is he really fat? You know, and I use exact body language, real strong or real fat. And the HB, or the hot girl speaks up and she's like, I think he's just a fat ass. Guy got really pissed off, walked off, came back, wanted to kick my ass. It's cool though. I played it off like it was nothing. Plus I had a couple buddies with me that could take me. So I wasn't too afraid. Anyway, that's sort of what I want to talk about on group theory today. I sat down and made a whole bunch of notes the other day shortly after sociology, just so I could deliver it to you guys. I really don't have anything else to talk about today. Things are going well. And, if you guys ever run into a rut, I have one Sunday, Monday, keep your head up. It'll get better. It always does. That's all from me today. Feel free to email me, subscribe. The button's over there somewhere. Hit that. Leave a comment down there. Not down there, but under this box. Or shoot me an email, hawk@besocialnow.com. Visit the website, besocialnow.com. Always looking for new members. And I'm also looking for coaches. I'm looking for people who have a good grasp on this whole social dynamic theory and shares the same passion that I have for making this into a big thing. I've got 2 potentials already here in Greensboro. I'm looking to kind of branch out a little bit more. So, by all means, submit something to me. Let me know what's up. All right, guys. Well, I got to get out here and get the math. So, y'all have a great day.